Hello Pisces, it is AD with Chaos Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your December 2019 reading, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome back if you're old, welcome if you are new. We are so happy to have you here as we grow and expand. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, do not forget to check out that description box below on information on how to book a personal reading with me. And also follow me on Instagram. I am going to be doing some December Christmas giveaways, guys, so please be sure to check that out. That is also in the description box. And without any further ado, let's get into your reading, Pisces. I'm really excited about this reading right off the rip. We have our energies here with the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And, yeah, I'm into it. Cool. I just heard that thing that you've been waiting to figure out, you figured it out, all right, with the Judgment card and the Four of Swords. So, as you know, if you have been with me for a while, you know what I'm saying, as you know, I'm a Pisces too, and this right here is probably been the biggest theme of like towards the end of 2019 since fall time, has been going in kind of like this really reclusive type state of just not wanting to leave, not wanting to really absorb anybody's energies other than your own, because there's been an answer that one has been seeking. At least that's how I can word it for myself. But there's just been like this period of very specific isolation and not necessarily feeling lonely, but just being like, I can't take on other people's energies because I'm trying to figure out where to next, okay? For some of you, for a lot of you, I'm feeling like that clarity is going to be coming in December. But this has just been a period for a lot of you of just healing and incubation. Some of you might have been on bed rest due to pregnancies and all the other stuff, but it was good because now you have a better game plan on how to strategize with the child, if that makes sense. Like, it was just like you got pregnant at an inconvenient time. This is a very specific storyline, but it's like if you got pregnant at a very inconvenient time and you're like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And then the pregnancy ended up being kind of difficult and you were like, you're bedridden. Now you've had all the time in the world to think about what you're going to do, and you feel more certain. You're a lot more comfortable on the next path than you were when it first happened. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Yeah, and of course I said healing and incubation. We have the Star card right off the rip, so it could be connected with an Aquarius, but yeah. Awesome. Yeah, so we have the Star card, the Six of Cups, and the Two of Wands. And the Six of Cups actually came out in the reverse. And as you know, I don't typically read reversals, but I appreciate that energy right here because it's really a releasing of the past and how to move forward. Like, again, for some of you guys, this can involve children. For some of you guys, you found out you're pregnant with twins. Congratulations, if that's what you wanted. But for a majority of you, this is about releasing the past and really trying to find a new game plan in the future. You don't want to make the same mistakes that you made in the past, right? The Four of Swords always implies, to me, the Four of Swords implies the Three of Swords, which is heartache, heartbreak, suffering, betrayal, cheating, all of those nasty feelings that trigger us, that we kind of bury and suppress. That has been brought to the forefront here for whatever, I was going to say for whatever reason, but that was brought to the forefront in order to truly heal it. And again, just like Virgo's your sister, you know, your opposite, this has to come from childhood. This has come from childhood. So there's been some triggering experiences that, like, when they happened, it was like, man, that really, really angered me, or that pissed me off, that really hurt my feelings, that really made me sad. And after that, it was just like, well, why? And then it was just like, and it kept going backwards and backwards and backwards until you got to the root of the issue, which for some of you guys, it's childhood traumas, childhood disappointments. And because of that, you were able to be like, you know what? I forgive it. I move on. I'm moving past it. Yeah, we have the Hangman, the Knight of Swords, and the Devil card. A lot of those feelings have been lingering. There's a clarity now. There's a clarity and a fast moving one. The Knight of Swords is the quickest moving knight that we have in the tarot, because he's just like, I'm going. I have this knowledge. I'm moving forward. And I feel like it's almost be careful not to do it so quickly at once where you end up scaring yourself the opposite direction, because it's that much excitement to be like, I got it now. I'm figuring out, you know, I'm moving forward. Some of you, this could have come in the form of these energies to me. For some of you, this could have come in the form of some sort of what people would typically call mental breakdowns. For others, but, you know, consider it a breakthrough because that's what happened. But especially with that Piscean energy, you know, Pisces, we can have a tendency to exit this realm and go into another one, and people that scares other people, and they can end up being like, you need to be in a psych ward. And that's kind of like a water sign dilemma. Not saying that all water signs end up in psych wards, or only water signs end up in psych wards, but you get what I'm saying. So for some of you, it could have come in that, just because it was so many realizations so quickly, and that's why some people could have been forced to be in this state of the Four of Swords. You know, it could have been restraints for some of you, but because of that, again, all it did was create an epiphany and a knowledge on how you want to move forward. So this was the breakthrough that you were waiting for. Like, I'm hearing that this was a breakthrough, okay? Wow, the Magician to the Nine of Cups. Wow. The Magician to the Nine of Cups. Breakthrough, wish fulfillment, clarity. And honestly, I'm getting being able to manipulate energy in such this beautiful way, as far as like, it's alchemy, you know, as above so below, and understanding that, but just being able to create your reality with your own two hands. It's a very magical, this is a magical combination to me, Pisces, because it's just like, I have the power to really garner this energy and place this energy how I would see it fit. Whoo, beautiful. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And I keep being drawn to the Star card, King of Pentacles. And I kept getting this energy too. So I keep being drawn to the Star card, because this is such a healing reading and such a wish fulfillment reading. So the King of Pentacles just came out. And I do want to say, some of you guys could be connecting with a Capricorn from your past in particular. Let's pull some more cards on it. Yeah, this Capricorn could be coming back to quite literally offer something very stable, long-term, and passionate. I feel like if this is an ex, this is somebody who you probably spent quite a bit of time from at least 4 months of just absolute no communication, or 4 years, okay? And I'm saying at least, guys. For some of you, it's been longer, and it could be longer, you know what I'm saying? But I do see an earth energy in particular coming back and trying to offer something a little bit more stable, a lot more grounded. I do see them as being kind of genuine, but they're not going to come in with the full, like, we should get married, but they're going to come in with some sort of, like, I really want to take you out on a date. I really want to treat you. And they want to do something for you that they've never done before, to prove that they have changed. All right. I don't believe in change. I believe in evolution. So if you've evolved, then we can talk. But if you're saying that you change, then people don't change. You are who you are. You learn lessons. You adapt. You know what I'm saying? So we have the High Priestess here. So this could be a deep connection. This person could be reaching out to you spiritually. Perhaps you've been, you know, perhaps you've been thinking about this person more than you have in a long time, and you're like, why? And I think that it's because this person genuinely wants to put in work with you subconsciously, and they've been working to tap into you. And that's your energy there with the High Priestess, Pisces, and the Moon card. For some of you, you guys need to pay attention to your dreams, because your dreams are really going to give you some sort of a very clear idea. Like, I just remember hearing Nikola Tesla, you know, like, I'm half dyslexic, so when I see like stuff and my brain just fills it in, and then I have to recall, I'm like, wait, is there I don't know. Anyways, you know who I'm talking about. Tesla, the really smart genius dude. Okay. He would always say that his visions for his inventions came to him in dreams, or came to him through his imagination. I feel like a lot of you are going to be in that imaginative state where you see something very clearly, very vividly, and then you're going to be channeling that energy in order to get that done. Which brings it to, yeah, the Magician. So like, a lot of you are going to be in like this really cool creative space. I love this, Pisces. So you're going to have a vision, and then from that vision, you're going to strategize on how to make it a reality. King of Pentacles, okay? I love it. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. There we go. Bingo to the Three of Pentacles at the bottom. So for some of you guys, this is work oriented. And if you're confused on how I'm reading, it's just because I like going through the whole deck and just seeing, touching on as much as I can. So if it jumps, I apologize, but I try to do a summary at the end. So yeah. Anyway, so we have the World. Oops. The World card coming up right after the Ace of Swords. There is a new clarity on a new chapter. How do you move forward? Where is it that you want to go? We have the Queen of Cups, the Chariot, and Temperance. And yeah, where do you want to go? Where are you headed? And you are headed toward, not only are you headed towards peace, in a sense of rejuvenation, you're headed towards elevation, Pisces. So this is a spiritual promotion. This is it could be a physical promotion, but for a lot of you, it's a spiritual ascension and being able to have a very new perspective. And that's what we got from this last moon in Sagittarius. You know, there's just a shift in perspective, and Pisces has one that helps us, right, function in this realm, all right? Because that's where Pisces really struggle, is like money and reality. How do you struggle in reality? Yeah, it's just like we get like solid D minuses in reality if this was a if this was a college course class. We're finally getting some help. We read the study guide for the first time ever. It makes a little bit more sense than we thought. And so now it is, you know, the test is coming up and we're ready to pass this time. We're finally going to pass the reality check test, okay? Yeah, we got the Hermit. So there could be some reunion with a Virgo of some sort of homecoming celebration. But I sense that this is also a reunion of self with the Hermit and the Three of Cups. For a lot of you, like I said, you've just been in a state where you haven't wanted to leave, you haven't wanted to go anywhere, do anything, be with anybody. There's just been this energy of I need to focus on myself and my next move. And now, since you have this clarity, I see you coming out of that hermit mode and kind of stepping back into the spotlight. 7 of Cups, 7, 7, and 3. That's interesting. 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. I'm going to pull some more cards, but with that, I'm just getting that there's been a fight for your right to party. You understand what I'm saying? But there's been a fight about getting some sort of collaborative effort off the ground with the 3 of Pentacles. There's just been a lot of ups and downs with it. With these 2 sevens, there's been a lot of confusions, a lot of people in and then they're out, and a lot of movement. I see this in some ways stabilizing with the King of Swords here and the Justice card. This is like if you've been trying to work on some business with other people, or like trying to make, for some of you guys, it could be a band, trying to get a show together, just where you've tried to get multiple people to work towards something. And over a long course of time, I see that finally happening, possibly even in a legal term, because there's contracts that are going to be signed. So it's going to be very permanent. Okay, so you have the 8 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. So this could be a homecoming for a lot of you. You could be going back home. You could be at home right now. And there could be some sort of contract negotiation, legal thing that's been tough that'll finally be addressed. All right. Okay, so here, we have the Empress, the Knight of Cups, the 5 of Wands, and the 8 of Swords. So, yeah, I need one more card. Knight of Pentacles. I'm sensing with the Empress card being here, and of course the Queen of Wands followed. Pisces, you're receiving quite a bit of attention. And it's a little weird, and it's a little off-putting. with the five of Wands and the 8 of Swords. And I feel like, you know what it is, Pisces? A lot of you guys have realized, okay, I'm the princess, I'm the queen, I'm all of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting on my throne, I'm sitting very pretty, you've gotten very comfortable in yourself, and people are really starting to agree with you. And they're like, yes, you are. I want to give you the world. And you're like, wait, I've never experienced this before. And so there's a hesitation and a nervous, there's a conflict, because it's like, this is kind of too good to be true. And also a new fear of allowing somebody in that's going to disappoint you. But, oh wow, interesting. So we have the King of Wands here, the 5 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Really interesting. So yeah, I do sense that there's quite a bit of love offers that are coming in with the Empress. You're just in a very attractive, beautiful state right now. People think that you are the bee's knees, Pisces. There could be one person in particular, a King of Wands energy. So Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, or Scorpio, who you've been connecting with, that's coming through. and you've probably been in isolation with this person. It's been pretty stagnant. It hasn't gone anywhere. But I do see somebody moving forward, moving out of the conflict and coming towards you to be in a union. And this is one of those, this is somebody who's equal. Okay, I don't feel like the relationship has been equal with the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Swords here. I'm really getting an energy of it just got stagnant. It was so much of a standstill, and it caused so much anxiety and just confusion. And like, yeah, it caused so much back and forth. But it wasn't because there wasn't a mutual respect between the two. It was just, I feel like a lot of outside circumstances came in and played a part. If you've been not necessarily waiting for this relationship, but this relationship has just been in the air, I do see some forward movement in it, or at least being able to get out of the confusion and the lack of closure and kind of instability that it's caused because there has been no movement. I do see slowly but surely there is going to be some sort of offer here, a message of love and long-term stability. It's just coming very, very slow. But because of both of these energies, the King and the Queen of Wands, once it starts, it's a wrap. Do you understand what I'm saying? Once it finally gets off the ground, Pisces, it's gonna move at a lightning speed, because both of these energies are very like, let's do it, let's move forward, whatever. It's just like, I feel like just because the feminine energy is on the receiving end, like, it, you know, it moves like this. Just because the feminine energy is on the receiving end, I feel like the masculine energy really had to make a decision in order to come out of conflict and come out of isolation and open themselves up again. Possibly because the masculine was dealing with their own insecurities or what have you. But I feel like they're the type of person to, once they make a decision on something, then that's it. They might be slow to decide, but once they're just like, and that's what I want, then, you know, they don't budge from it. And I feel like, yeah, the Queen of Pentacles, they're not budging from you. The energy has, because I'm getting like there's this sense of they didn't get a chance. I knew the Seven of Pentacles was going to come out. I knew it, because in the other deck it's the Lord of Unfulfilled Success, in the black and white deck. It's the Lord of Unfulfilled Success, and I feel like this person was just like, the relationship was so unfulfilled. I didn't actually get a chance to invest in it in the way that I thought because of everything that happened. And so now I'm looking at the other end of it like, man, that relationship really could have had potential. This person has mad potential to be wife. This person has mad potential to grow with, expand with, and I missed that opportunity. So I see this energy coming back around. But like I said, I'm really getting with the Tower card here and all of those fives, I'm getting that this was outside circumstances with outside of the relationship. So this wasn't anybody that, if I'm saying you and you're like, this is an ex for you, it's not an ex. It's someone that never even got to that level, right? Because once you guys really come into a committed relationship, it's over. You guys are together at least for, you know, at least for 2-3 years. At least for others of you, this is it. You know, the King and Queen of Wands, they have their ups and downs because passion runs two ways. So they love as hard as they hate. It can be a very up and down relationship, but they're very, 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 very committed. It's kind of like foreplay in a sense. There's a loyalty here. They're not going to betray one another. They allow freedom, but at the end of the day, these two signs know exactly who they're coming home to when it's all said and done, period. And that is how this person operates. While this was forming, okay, while you guys had come into union and all the other stuff, it just wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right time to come together. I think because these two energies have to stand alone first. The Queen of Wands has to be the Queen of Wands. The King of Wands has to be the King of Wands. And then they have to collectively decide to come together. Queen of Wands might have been like, you know what? I understand that all that other stuff happened. I'm here. This is fine. If you want me masculine, then you're going to have to come and approach me. And you've been waiting for that. You know what I'm saying? You left the door open. You're like, if you decide to come in, great. If you don't, great. I don't care. Now this person's like, oh, no. Yeah, I'm not going to be out here looking stupid. I'm going in. I'm going in and I'm going hard. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but this isn't, that's what I was saying. But this isn't that person that like you hate. That if they come back, you're like, this is somebody that it just never took off with. If you're with an earth sign in the past, now that person is coming back too. I mentioned them earlier. Now that ex that did you kind of dirty, that person's coming back too. But yeah, the Page of Cups and the Sun card. For some of you, this does have to do with children. If you're in a committed relationship and you've been in a committed relationship, this has to do with kids. But yeah, there's just a lot of romantic offers that are coming in towards you. Again, with that Empress energy, you're just attracting so much 9 of Pentacles because you're so single, Pisces. You're so single and so in control over how you feel and how you want to be treated that it's bringing in a lot of passion. 10 of Cups. And you're headed towards that because you found that, most importantly, Pisces, you found it within yourself. That's why I'm like, whoever comes in is matching your energy. You're not necessarily, you're growing together, but you're not pulling this person up. You don't have to hand them the answers to the test. They're not cheating. They already did it themselves. That's why it was such a, kerfuffle trying to even get this union to coming together, because you both had to learn your lessons individually. So that's why I'm like, if there's a new energy that comes in, Pisces, and this person is not equal, then that's not the person I'm talking about. And I mean that. Like, you shouldn't be accepting anybody less than, and don't sit over here and be a Pisces. I love you, but don't try to convince yourself that it's something else than what it is. It's not. Trust me, it's not. This person who's coming in for you, who's really for you, A, you probably already know them. You have some idea of who they are. And B, they're not a chump. They're not down on their luck right now. They're not working on anything. They're not trying to get their business off the ground. Listen, their business is off the ground and taking off. They're there. They're done. They're not at the beginning. And so I want to leave that with you, because there's going to be so many offers that you have coming in. It might be hard to weed it out. And I don't want you to be like, AD said, this is the one. Is this the one? Is this the one? Is this the one? No. If he's like, he said, I'm kind of working on this robot thing, but like, it's been real hard and I haven't had it. Not the one. This guy's like, I already bought it. I just want to stress that. And the Emperor, that's what this is exactly what I'm talking about. He's the Emperor. He's done. He's already did it. He's not growing. I just cannot express that enough, because I know how Pisces be. I know how we are. We'll get there and try to believe in somebody, fall in love with the phantom of a person. We'll fall in love with somebody for who we think that they're going to be 20 years from now. Cut it. Cut it. Stop. That's not it. Stop. That's not it, sis. That's not it, bro. We need to do better. And so this Emperor card demonstrates that to me. Period. And the Hierophant. Come on now. And so this person is also, I'm getting that this person, not only are they business savvy. Wow. Not only is this masculine energy that you could be coming into contact with, not only are they business savvy and just understanding of like the material world, they're really, really spiritual too. They might not identify with God and all that other stuff, but they believe that there's something outside of us that they have a very good idea of how to tap into. And I'm also hearing this too. They might have they might have really different ways of how they tap into that energy. For some of you guys, they could channel like sexual energy and be able to manifest with it, if that makes sense. Like they have a different relationship than we're used to hearing about, but they practice it, if that makes sense. It's like love and sex and magic. You know what I'm saying? They're like that. But we have the Lovers and the 8 of Wands here. Soulmates energy, equal energy, same page energy coming in very, very quickly. Very quickly. One more time. Very quickly. This person is coming in very, very quickly, and they're coming in hot. Like, they're gonna be screech. I'm telling you, Pisces, for some of you, it's gonna be like literally one day you're not in a relationship, and then the next day you are. Especially with this 8 of Wands and this Lovers card here. I'm telling you, one day you're not going to be in a relationship, and then one day you're going to wake up, somebody's going to call you and be like, hey. And you're going to be like, well, I guess that's what it is now. So we have the Page of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands. And you could be guarded against it at first. Because it's so off-putting. And like I said, yes, of course, I'm being drawn to the 8 of Swords again. It's because it's very odd. It's very, very odd how quickly this person moves, because we're not used to that, Pisces. And for a lot of you, they didn't move this way in the past. It was never that. It was always something in the way. Kurt Cobain, fellow Pisces, which I love that. That's my favorite Nirvana song. It's There's Something in the Way. Because I'm like, there's a Pisces, something in the way. Literally the hangman, Piscean card. But anyways, like, there was always something in the way. And so once this starts charging forward, look, 2 8s. It's going to happen regardless. You can't control it. 8 8. But because it happened so quickly, it's just like oof, this is way too good to be true. I do not want to get excited. So I honestly, Pisces, you're going to be the one who holds back. How's that for a plot twist? I see Pisces the one holding back and really being extremely strong. You're going to be the one who takes forever to respond back to the text. And they're like, what are you doing? Like, you know? But I see that changing. I do see that changing and it balancing out once this person really proves that they're serious to you. And I really think that there's a potential that they will. The King of Pentacles to the Ace. I'm at the King of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles. I'm really getting an energy that they felt bad. All right, they regretted how everything kind of went down. Yeah. I'm getting that they've regretted how everything went down. And so they really put a lot of thought into how they want to please you. And so they're going to be very delicate through this process of this guarded and defensive energy. Excuse me, because they were like that before the energy shifted. And yeah, I feel like this person, because this is somebody that you kind of come into contact with before, they really feel crazy about how everything went down, because I'm really getting that there's just been an energy of they felt Queen of Wands energy from you before. They just, again, weren't in a position to deal with it. Yep, the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords just came out. It was a secret. I think that they were very secretive about how deep everything went. And it was misleading. That's what I'm saying. They're very secretive about how deeply their feelings went. Because again, they just weren't in the position to do that, but now they're in the position to really move forward. Okay, I'm getting some Leo energy. Could be a Leo rising, Leo sun, Leo moon, Leo Venus, Leo Mars. Okay, but this person has they always thought that you were the bee's knees. They've always wanted to come towards you. They just didn't know how, and it was kind of a secret. So like a secret admirer type thing. But there's a new beginning, and I'm being pulled to the Wheel of Fortune again. There's just a new beginning, and I see this, look, I see the sun peeking out again. This is just a new beautiful beginning that's coming in on a financial and emotional front. It's just something that's very stable and long-term. Ha! 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's stable. It's long-term. There's a commitment here. It's not up in the air. The Death card. Transformative. Could be connecting with the Scorpio. All right. And like, it sent me all the other cards. So, the 3 of Swords to the 10 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. I don't know where my brain is. I had coffee earlier, but like, oof, need some more. The Death card. This is ending. I feel like this situation of like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I'm holding on to heartbreak. I'm holding on to heartache. It's transformed. It's over. I'm moving out of this energy. I want to move towards something else. All right. I'm making the conscious decision to leave my mental state. For other people, it's another relationship, all right, or just other people, other habits. Like, it could be, if this person, it might not be a specific relationship, but it could just be being single, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you have like, you're entertaining a couple of women, you're entertaining a couple of people at one time, and you're just like, whew, I'm sick of this. I just want one. I just want somebody that I can get to know. Somebody has made a very clear decision to change the energy and move towards something a lot more stable. Yeah, and equal. The Six of Pentacles to the Two of Cups. I want a relationship that has equal give and take. And here's what we have. And so I'm getting with this combination, there could be some sort of, I'm getting whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. For some of you guys, it's distance. You guys live in different spaces. Your home base is different. And so there's been some distance. And that's honestly been why it's taken even this long for them to come around. Because they were like, oh, this person's gone. This person's gone. There's no point in trying to pursue it. But yeah, I'm getting that. They've gotten to the point now where like they think about you so much. They're just like, I don't care that they're gone. I don't care that they're gone. I don't care what, through hell and high water, I will get to them through any obstacle with this situation. So if this is a long distance or somebody that you physically moved away from, that has been the other thing that's been, you know, holding them back why you haven't been in such communication, because they're just like, you weren't around and they saw that as a negative point and just to move on. But because their energy is so fixated, and I'm getting that with the Death card here and the Scorpionic energy, they've really fixated on the connection now. And so now they're just like, well, what do I have to do in order to get this person here? Like, where do I need to go? Like, how much is it going to cost? Like, they're very much in that, like, I feel like I need this person now and they need to be here, and I'll be sure to make that happen. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is a 30-minute reading. Wow. Whoo. My God, Pisces, I didn't even realize that it was so late. So anyways, I hope that made sense. That was a lot. I guess this was a very specific reading for if you have been involved with somebody that it didn't really pop off with, and now it's trying to pop off. But end of December is going to be a really good month as far as just growth and again stepping out of that hermit energy and being able to re-enter into the social scene, the spotlight where you've been missed, Pisces. You're ready now. You can actually absorb those other energies. You got the clarity, the enlightenment that you wanted, that we started off with. So now it's time for you to step back into the fray. And I honestly, with that wand energy between you and the other person, the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, if that's how this relationship is popping up, then I'm sensing that there's going to be some element of maybe not necessarily celebrity in the traditional sense, but there is going to be some social element to your connection. So even then, like, either this person is very, very active and they want you there, so you're going to have, you know, so they're going to drag you around everywhere to meet people, to be around people. You guys host parties. So there's just a social element that's going to be coming in with this relationship in general. This person is very active. They like doing a lot of things, and they like showing off what they have. I got a lot of Leo energy. This person genuinely likes showing off what they have, more importantly, who they have. And so there's this energy of just stepping into the spotlight. Again, I'm being drawn to the sun. So yeah, so that is what I got for you. Beautiful energy, Pisces. Please let me know if this resonated, if it resonated for you. If it didn't resonate for you, I understand. This was kind of specific. But yeah, before I let you go, let's pull your oracle cards. And please do not forget to check out that description box on information how to book a personal reading with me. And please, please, please follow me on Instagram, all right? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yang. Boom. King of Wands. That's what I'm saying. Boom. This is all about the divine masculine. I like this. And this is no place like home. For some of you guys, you are going back home. You're returning back home. You're moving back home. You're traveling back home. Or for others of you, it's more of the artsy fartsy version of just like your spirit is coming back. E.T. found home. That's what I'm saying. For some of you, your spirits are returning to its natural source, where it all began, with the one card. Ooh, wow. You're returning back to where it all began. And if this is a connection, and again, I'm being drawn to the Two of Cups. If this is a connection, this is so romantic. This is so romantic, Pisces, like in a really, I don't know. This is just really cute. But it's one of those situations where, like, it's like two people met. Everything happened. It's a rom-com, but it wasn't really funny as it was happening, as I'm being pulled to the Three of Swords. But, like, two people met. It was great. They got along well. Then something happened. Other person even moved to Alaska. The other person ended up going, you know, into the military, you know, and then all of a sudden, years later, they pen paled each other sometimes, but sometimes they genuinely lost contact. And now, years later, they're coming back together with this new start, and they love each other so much because they know what it is to be apart, all right? And so they cherish this relationship. It's just one of those soldier. What is that movie with Tom Hanks and Halle Berry? The one where, like, they meet each other up. Atlas, it's not Atlas Shrugged. Cloud Atlas. There we go. It's very Cloud Atlas-y is kind of what I'm getting. All right, so that's what I got from that deck. This is probably one of the longest readings I've done. All right, and we have Orca Whale, Adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Boom. What did I say about traveling? Okay. Attempt the great journey. Boom. With confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. Okay. So this is all about a new adventure. A new adventure that you're going on. You got back to the root. You're able to marry once within yourself. And so you're charging forward to this next chapter of your life, Pisces. And that is a beautiful thing. Please enjoy December. Please stay warm if that applies to you. And yeah, peace. Thank you so much. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.